Hello and welcome back to the motherfucking podcast. We're about to get into it. Baseball is back in full swing now that all the big free agents are signed and the games have started. And we have a very special guest right here, my homie Drew Slater. He's on for the first time and hopefully not the last. He's got the background. Everybody's here. You know the rest. What's up, guys?
You know what's up? Time out. Guy with sunglasses.
Guy was taking these out. That's pretty legendary.
I know, right? Hey, it's better than Macho Man Randy Clappage.
You're the look on your face.
Like the STD, the clap, or like
No, like clapping cheeks.
Same.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
So, boys, I'm gonna get started with the first topic because I know barely anything about it, and you're all massive baseball people. So, talk to me about free agency.
Dude, I think it was the last episode we did a week ago when there was like all these big names not signed, and they have all since signed.
They literally every single one of them. Let me start out by stating one of the most brain dead moves in the history of baseball, which entails Carlos Correa signing with the Minnesota Twins, who just got done selling the farm because they were about to tank, and then signed the number one free agent.
Yeah.
He's going to win 60 games, and then he's going to opt out. What's the point? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
What?
Thoughts?
Oh, well, I did have a thought about Correa. Well, how many years was that podcast?
Was that
Or not
podcast?
podcast? I'm all over the place.
I think it was.
How many years was that deal?
160, but he has an opt out this year.
Yeah, like
after this
next year, and after the next year after that
Yeah.
too. It was a bit of a head scratcher.
It was really dumb. I don't understand it. But at the same vein, I don't understand the Yankees trading for Josh Donaldson.
Giving up Urshela.
Or Gio Urshela, like one of the better players they had, because the Yankees are a poverty franchise and they don't have anybody anymore. So, yeah, I mean, Josh Donaldson coming, that's great, but he's like 36 and washed. And then Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who at his core is a catcher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a catcher.
They got him playing short.
Yeah, he filled a role at short with the Twins, and now they just got him there with the Yankees. I guess he's better than Glaber, but
yeah, maybe. I mean, there's so many. I feel like there's still so many like crazy ass lineups in this league, though. Even the Yankees. Yeah, the Yankees. The Red Sox are kind of good. The Jays beefed up crazy.
Yeah, the Red Sox deal, fucking 6 years with Trevor Story. God damn.
one of the more team friendly contracts that were signed this free agency. Though I think Trevor Story is a great baseball player, I don't really love the deal. It leads me to believe as a Red Sox fan with Alex Cora over my shoulder here after the 2018 World Series. Thank you very much. That Xander Bogaerts just is out of the picture of re-signing now, because even though he's there, you still got Trevor Story, who could just as easily jump into shortstop.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like what they were gonna do there. I thought I heard they were putting Story at second, at least for the time being.
That's what their plan is, but like Xander could opt out after this year, and he'd be stupid not to.
Yeah.
Story's making more a year than him right now on this contract. So why would he not opt out? See what he can make.
True. They still got a pretty good lineup, and even in like the Central, the Sox, the other Sox, the White Sox, have a good team. The Tigers are all right. But I'm of course an NL East guy. We're also stacked over there. The Mets are crazy. The Braves are the Braves, and we just got Schwarber and Castellanos.
Ooh.
And I'm hype as about that. They're just going to be crushing them out of Citizens Bank Park, but then dropping them the next inning. But I don't care.
Yeah.
Because they're hype as shit.
At the very least, Sir Anthony Dominguez apparently looked great today.
He did. I was watching the game today. He pitched well. Brad Hand pitched well. Familia The defense got him into a jam, but he got out of it. And
Enjoy Kyle Schwarber, that dude. He's a pleasure to have on a team.
yeah, that's what I keep hearing.
Pleasure.
That he's like a proven winner everywhere he's played. I'm like,
everywhere he's played, man.
All right, well, he's putting on the red Phillies pinstripes, so that could go downhill really quick.
Other than that time he broke his legs when he was with the Cubs, of course, by running into a wall. I think that was in Arizona. But
oh my god, I forgot about that.
That's what led them to like releasing him or trading him or whatever happened.
Shit, he bounced back crazy. I guess.
Here we are.
Yeah. And then, of course, the Dodgers
remain the Dodgers
with Freddie Freeman now.
Yeah,
like they needed that. Like I feel like that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I agree.
So it's like
you've got Max Muncy.
Yeah, literally. Because I saw it's like earlier that day I saw like MLB ranked Max Muncy like a top first baseman, and then they signed Freeman. I'm like, and then they put Muncy in a projected lineup at second base. I'm like,
yeah, so there goes Gavin Lux now.
Oh yeah, true.
Like
there's a young guy there.
Turner. They've got this stupid lineup. If they don't win the World Series, they should just sell the team. Let everyone go, and the team should be disbanded. Bring up a team in like Hawaii or something to replace them. Like
just move it to Hawaii or Alaska at that point. Then.
Honest to God.
Yeah.
Not the opposite from the Yankees. Not a poverty franchise, but a very rich franchise. They can't win either. So.
Yeah.
As a non-big baseball person, so. Compared to football for me, like the Russell Wilson trade, what is the equivalent of that in the MLB right now?
That's a tough one.
So, not a lot of trades have happened. Like it's just that Yankees trade, and that's not a really good comparison.
Or even like the biggest free agent to get signed. Like who was that you just mentioned like a hot second ago?
On which team? Story.
Correa. Yeah, is that like the biggest signing in the entire league, or is that just
So that would be like if Davante hit free agency and he signed with like the Lions.
For like a couple of years.
A couple of years and not a lot of money, but he's
not
the Lions for whatever reason.
Yeah, because Correa's like in terms of like his name, that's probably the biggest name, but he could have gotten a way bigger contract. I'm scratching my head at Chris Bryant as well.
Me too. What's he doing with the Rockies?
The Rockies. Hitting 50 homers a year, I guess. That's what getting high.
I think, honest to God, I just feel like he knows that it's coming to an end for him. He's not the decline in his career ever since the World Series has been so drastic. And I think he sees
6 or 7 years.
Yeah. I think he sees it, and he's just trying to go and bolster a Hall of Fame resume over there in Colorado, hit 40, 50 homers a year.
Yeah.
And he's surefire Hall of Famer after that.
That's a very, very good point, actually. Yeah, I didn't even think of too much like that, but I mean, it makes sense. Because I just love that we got Castellanos and Schwarber for less money than the Rockies paid him.
Yeah, combined.
Gotta love it. Phillies making moves. Steelers making moves. A lot of teams making moves.
I saw the most ridiculous picture of Ray McLeod today.
Ray? Well, what, in San Fran or what?
He was signing his contract, and like his hair was crazy, and he was like sitting at the table signing it with his head down, and then it was just a picture of him looking up the camera with his head tilted a little bit. It's like the picture you took in like third grade on the first day of school when you were leaving your house. It's exactly what it looked like.
It makes sense. Part of me wishes we kept him.
But, oh God, me too. We have like an old now, like Chase Claypool. He's going to get double teamed every fucking play.
Yeah, Deontay.
No, you want bad signing picks? Did you see what Carson wore to join Washington?
Yo, I saw that pic.
Letterman.
Ooh.
What one are you talking about? Oh, what happened?
Your mic is kind of.
Yeah, yours is a little janky. But Carson wore.
Yeah.
Carson wore the worst, and I mean worst, yellow and like maroon. You know that shitty Commanders color.
Yeah, Commanders.
Hold up, I gotta.
It's a logo on it. It's like he's like a college quarterback in the 90s.
Oh, it's like a Letterman jacket.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I saw that exact thing. What the hell was
And he's
that?
just there like, it's like his freaking his school picture. It's his yearbook
You know what the
photo.
sad part is about that? They'll
What?
probably be the second best team in the NFC East. That's how weak that division is.
Oh God, I gotta turn that off.
Yeah.
No, it's because we're sponsored.
Flashback to 2012.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, literally. Time machine episode.
Ringtone has not changed since 8th grade. Or notification tone.
Hell
Now,
I love it. Fucking
speaking
beautiful.
of Carson, oh, go ahead. Was there something else, or am I just losing it?
No,
No.
you're good.
That was
Speaking of Carson, Indy is so much better off because look who they got.
yeah. Matty Ice.
Matty Ice. Is he not the perfect fit for Indy?
I agree. I totally agree.
I think if they're going for it this year or next year, it's definitely a good idea.
I believe it's only a 2-year deal they have him for anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty, it's pretty perfect.
I think that he's the right quarterback to have in charge. That receiving core is not old. Michael Pittman Jr. is the wide receiver one. I guess T.Y. Hilton, who's like, if he gets hit one more time, he's going to turn to dust or something.
He's taking down his neck.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, like, that's not an old team. That's a very young team. Veteran presence could only do them good, and at the quarterback position, it's just going to be that much better.
And
Yeah,
I mean,
he's already-
obviously, they're in a weak division too. They
They
could
are.
easily make a run at it.
Yeah.
They are. I think last year in that division, Tennessee, like, they won the division but like really showed their colors while doing it because they stunk without Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
They stunk. Like,
Stunk on ice.
oh, it stunk out loud. It was bad.
The Jags did beef. Oh, they beefed up a little bit, but but they're still the Jags.
Yeah.
So it's like, and the Texans. Oh my God, they're abysmal. So
I'm excited to see what the Jags will do with Doug Peterson, though.
Doug Peterson and all the guys they brought in, even though they overpaid for Christian Kirk and
Marvin Jones, like, still.
Oh my God, yeah. But
Christian
maybe
Kirk.
Trevor.
Someone tell me what Christian Kirk has done in his career that tells you, I'm going to pay this dude wide receiver one money. What has he done? Get hurt, not play a full season ever? Like,
let me down in fantasy.
Yeah, right? Like,
Yeah.
always projected as a top 10 fantasy wideout, never does anything.
Bottom 10 every year. But yeah, I don't know. They got some dudes down there. But I maybe Trevor won't throw 6 picks a game now.
Hopefully.
If I can backtrack a little bit, Drew, you brought up Doug Peterson. Adam, since you're our reigning and somehow defending Eagles fan.
I'm not defending. I just go with the flow now.
That sounds pretty defensive.
So now, hindsight 2020, who do you blame more for the decline of the Eagles? Do you blame Carson or do you blame Doug Peterson?
Oh, 150% Carson. Dude, I'm gonna say something and it's gonna make a lot of sense. When Carson Wentz joined the team, he was a virgin. Then he got married, blew out his legs, and then fucking sucked for the rest of his career with the Eagles.
Blew out his load, I guess, too.
Yeah, he blew his load, blew his football career. But mostly, I think Carson was a very big part of the decline of the Eagles because he kept trying to do stuff that he couldn't do anymore after he injured his legs. Like, for Christ's sake, like
walk?
like walk. The man should be in a wheelchair. I believe, like, we should have kept Nick Foles after the fucking Super Bowl season. Got rid of Wentz. We would have been good. Well,
Nick Foles, the legend.
Would have been good-ish. I mean, our defense was still hurting after the 2017
Adam,
Super Bowl.
Time out. You just said good-ish, so you're okay with settling, is what I just heard.
I'm an Eagles fan, man. Leave me alone.
Didn't Carson Wentz like break his back and then the Eagles gave him one more chance and then shipped him off? Like,
oh yeah, no, he basically said fuck you.
The dude was winning the MVP, blew out his leg, broke his back, had one more chance for some reason, and then was gone.
I thought you said MVP, and I was like, buddy, we have him at QB. We have the MVP.
Listen, in the great words of our good friend Brett Rooney, Carson Wentz is a bust.
He loves Carson Wentz.
What? Bullshit!
Kid loves Carson Wentz. He's like his favorite quarterback in the league behind Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
He's a big Commanders guy now, huh?
Yeah, huge Commanders fan. Biggest you'll ever find.
What
I believe
the
it.
fuck?
Unless,
he might. I think he was just saying that to piss someone off. I don't know who it was. I forget. It was a long ass time ago.
Probably
right?
Tad.
Jalen Rager.
It was either Tad.
Jalen
Yeah, I think it was Tad actually.
Wouldn't surprise me. That dude does anything to piss Ted off.
On some real shit.
It's like me with Neely. I will say anything to make that kid angry.
Oh, it's not. That's not very hard.
No,
somebody brought up Rodgers. I don't know who did.
that was me.
Drew did. Whatever way I have to point. But
Makes it so
this
easy.
is going to be the part where I cry this episode. Because, oh my God, wait a second. Why, Davante? Why?
Money.
Oh, to play for the Raiders. Congratulations, you're going to be the fourth best in that division.
Still pretty good, though. Holy shit.
Probably to play for a non-poverty franchise.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That'll offer him money.
Yeah. You just want the money.
Half his team is going to get arrested before the season starts.
Oh my God, what a disaster that team was last year, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's actually not a bad possibility. Like a lot of players getting arrested on that team.
Davante gets arrested next week.
That would be legendary. How long did they sign him up for?
Too long.
It was 4 or 6, right? Something like that.
I want to say it was 4. But good God, am I upset?
Yeah.
Who's the number 1 in Green Bay? About Marquez Valdez Scantling? Is that the number 1?
They didn't even re-sign him yet. It's going to be Alan Lazard.
Alan Lazard and the other guy.
What about Cobb?
Randall Cobb?
No, the guy that has a brother in the league.
Oh, St. Brown.
No, he got signed by the Bears.
Equanimous St. Brown. He
Did
did.
What? Rip. Just go
Stayed in the
steal
division.
Amon-Ra.
Didn't even go to play with his brother. He went to play with the Bears.
I always
steal
like-
Amon-Ra.
I always liked him because of his name, Equanimous. What name is that, by the way?
Yeah.
He's
But when
Equidemius.
His brother is Amon-Ra, right? St. Brown from
Yeah.
the Lions. Yeah, just
a good one.
steal him.
His
What?
brother is the only reason why I ended up winning fantasy last year.
True.
Best
huge
late
pickup.
season pickup.
Yeah, huge pickup at the end of the year.
He's real good.
But could I just say again, why?
Wait, hold on. Could I talk about the Raiders here? I mean, I think it was either last week, maybe the week before, when we saw the AFC West going the way that it is, and I was like, damn, the Raiders are just going to get shellacked every week. But then they got Davante, and they picked up Chandler Jones, and him and Max Crosby together is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, but isn't there like best safety in jail?
Probably.
like, I'm not even trying to joke. Isn't he actually in jail? Did he get arrested like a week after Henry Ruggs?
Henry, oh, that was terrible. But yeah, probably. I think so. Yeah, it's either a safety or a corner. Yeah.
Here's a quick sidebar. How did this man not get arrested?
Speaking of being in jail,
Asshole.
Literally, like 22 women said that he either sexually assaulted or harassed them, and he got found guilty on 0 charges.
not one. Not one.
Touches at least 20 women. Jesus Christ.
He, not one. I mean, have we talked about John on here? Have we talked about NFL privilege on here?
We did because of the whole Alvin Kamara thing. Because Drew, I don't know if you remember that story.
When he just like kicked that girl, like what was that about? Like it was on the news for like a day, and then no one ever heard of it again.
He had to play in a Pro Bowl, dog.
Like every now and then, you'll see that video circulate on Twitter as a meme, and that's it.
Oh no! I mean, it's literally like he had the biggest game of his life the next day, the Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl.
But that's the thing. They waited to arrest him until after.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
They did.
That's NFL privilege.
Yeah. But it's like, speaking of that kind of, it's going to be interesting to see how Browns fans kind of like circle back after making all these like, you know, sexual assault jokes towards us Steeler fans. Now they got this guy as their quarterback. So it's like, what say you, Browns fans?
Yeah, right. And I have to apologize. I did say Alvin Kamara kicked someone. That was not him. That was Kareem Hunt.
Oh,
Alvin Kamara beat the piss out of that dude in a bar or something, right?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a picture of the guy and his face was all swollen and shit.
I wonder
Went
why.
to work.
Like it must have been some sort of bar fight or something. It's like,
I guess the guy was like asking him for a picture, and like Kamara just was not
said no.
answering. Kamara was just like not answering him, and then the guy touched his shoulder, and
the rest is history.
Hell hath no fire like someone that asked Alvin Kamara for a photo.
The hell of an
I
autograph.
guess so. What, John?
I said it was a hell of an autograph he gave him.
God, right?
Indeed, yeah, lasting one.
Yeah, that dude was busted up though. I remember that.
Because remember they tried to say it wasn't him, and then they like, we have the security footage, and it's like, are you sure you do? It's like, no, we're sure we do.
Pretty sure we do. As a matter of fact, he's still wearing his jersey that says Kamara on it. Who else would be having it?
It's like, this you? This
Well,
you? Kind of 4K?
Here's the other thing about that. Is like, did anything ever happen? Or is it just, that's Kamara?
I have not seen a single thing about it. He could be rotting in jail right now or just like living life. I would never know. I won't know until training camp kicks off, and if he's there or if he's not.
Training camp kicks off, and so does he.
Yeah, training camp kicks off. Yeah.
But look, they just got Jameis, didn't they? The Saints.
Saints, yeah, they brought him back, yeah.
Blind.
Oh, go ahead.
Blind quarterback.
Blind. No, not anymore. You got it fixed.
I got LASIK surgery. I guess you're right.
You got it fixed enough.
Yeah, kind of.
So
What
here,
were the other quarterbacks in his division? Mariota, and then either Darnold, Newton, or Walker, and then Brady.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That division stinks out loud now, huh? Oh my god.
Yeah. Even the
Could you
Bucks are like
imagine-
taking a step back. They lost some guys, right? They got Godwin back though.
And Fournette today.
Oh
Oddly.
yeah, Fournette.
Could you imagine if Brady didn't come back and they would have had Kyle Trask starting as their quarterback?
They just called back Josh Freeman. Remember him?
Just dig him up. Josh Freeman, imagine the comeback of the century. But yeah, no, if Brady didn't come back, that division would be so bad. I mean, the NFC isn't stellar as a whole anymore.
Literally, it's not like one good team in the North. Maybe if they get some wide receivers, potentially. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's the one.
And then the Bucks are the only good team in their division. I guess the West is kind of stacked, like the Rams.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say the Rams are still a thing in the
Cardinals if Kyler Murray like grows 5 feet or something.
or grows up as a person.
Yeah. Stops deleting his fucking pictures from Instagram.
Literally.
Oh, don't get me started. I hate that.
That's
so literally
stupid.
throwing a temper tantrum.
It's so stupid, right? And like every time. Furthermore, on this same topic, who's the guy that sits there all day on his phone just staring at sports players' Instagram?
Yeah, like
within seconds of them deleting photos, he knows and he's got that tweet fired up and ready to go.
That's
Like,
a
who is
good.
that?
I think about that kind of shit all the time. It's like it's like the Leo DiCaprio from that movie. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like he unfollowed the Cardinals. Report that.
Yeah, report that he unfollowed him. It was like when what's his name? There was a football player that was going to sign somewhere. That guy that was a rugby player.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
He was
On the
supposed to
Niners?
sign. Yeah, he was supposed. Yeah, he is on the Niners. He was supposed to sign somewhere, and like he followed like the Browns, and all the Browns fans were losing their fucking minds.
He's going
because-
to Cleveland.
Yeah, right. And he ended up stinking out loud too. Like he's like the most trash player in the league. But
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he was actually supposed to sign with the Eagles.
was it really?
Yeah.
That would
might be
explain
Frank
why the
Gore.
fans were losing their minds.
Yeah.
Could have been Frank Gore you're thinking of too.
Dude, every time I talk to an Eagles fan, they always say, like, someone that they drafted that they didn't draft should have been an Eagle, right? Like the one that
DK
JJ,
Metcalf.
yeah, DK Metcalf should have been an Eagle. Clinton Dix should have been an Eagle. That dude stunk. He was good for 2 years. The other guy, Justin Jefferson should have been an Eagle. Like, no, they shouldn't have. If your front office and scouting was a little bit better, maybe they'd be an Eagle. But no, you're gonna keep taking guys like Jalen Rager. Like
Jalen Rager,
Again,
JJ Whiteside.
I just go with the flow. I'm nowhere near Paul Hager or Tad McDonald, like fucking diehard Eagle fan. Like, oh,
Name
we're
drop.
going to win the Super Bowl again this year. It's like, no, we're not. We still need a fucking defense and an offensive line, and we just lost Fletcher Cox
and a quarterback.
and a quarterback.
I thought they re-signed Fletcher Cox.
Yeah, I think they dropped him and got him back immediately.
Really?
Yeah.
Be news to me.
Yeah, I didn't see that they got him back.
I saw somebody posted Fletcher Cox a tweet that he posted that was, man, being unemployed is so hard. I'm like, wow,
Multi-millionaire.
That's just the slightest bit tone deaf, buddy. Like,
Unemployed, yes. Sitting on millions of dollars that I've collected over the years. Oh man, unemployment is just so rough.
The worst.
Drew, I haven't gotten your take. I know Ian brought it up before. The MVP. How do you feel about Mitchell Trubisky come to Pittsburgh?
I'll say, okay, so I think that he is a safety valve. I think that Mason Rudolph, the project has ended, and I think that they just don't trust Dwayne Haskins because who would?
Yeah.
So I think he is a safety valve because he's a quarterback that has won. He's won. He never won a Super Bowl or anything, but what did the Bears go that 1 year? 14-2 or something? Like, it was crazy. And he'll come in, he'll hold a spot, but I think that they are looking at drafting Malik Willis, and that's not going to be a guy that's ready week one. Like, think of Trey Lance. Trey Lance sat all year. He played a few snaps, but most of the year he sat, and I think that that's a Malik Willis situation as well. And I think that's what the Steelers are looking at. Get a guy that could carry us through a year. Maybe we go 8-9 or 9-8 or something like that. But not a guy that'll win you a Super Bowl, but a guy that'll win you some games and keep you close. I like it. I like the signing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cheap,
Big time.
cheap, reliable guy.
Absolutely.
I've always been a believer in Mitchell Trubisky. Anyway, I thought he was great.
Do you really think the Malik falls that far though? Because aren't the Steelers like 18th pick or something?
20th, and I mean, the first quarterback off the board is going to be Pickett, and he won't fall that far. I haven't looked at a mock lately, but I know that before they got Wentz, the Commanders were projected to pick him. I don't think they will anymore. Maybe the Seahawks, that'd be a good landing spot for him, but they got to trade up. But I think Malik falls that far. This is a very weak quarterback class in the grand scheme, and I don't think anyone's too excited about them. There's a lot of offensive linemen. There's a lot of great defensive players out there, and I don't think quarterbacks will be at a premium this year.
And the only reason why I say, because I think you mentioned Pickett, even though, quick sidebar, did you see how they measured his hands again and they grew 1/8 of an inch apparently?
Yeah.
What do you do? Put him in a taffy stretcher? Like,
Like, why is that such a big deal anyway?
yeah.
Well, look, there was the whole. Remember, Jamar Chase last year couldn't catch because the NFL football was different, and
Oh
they
my
ended up
God.
being great anyway.
Then he had like the best season by a rookie receiver ever. Like,
Yeah,
But,
honestly, I mean, they said this hand shit about Burrow too, and
yeah, he's struggling.
yeah, big time behind that trash line, which is not trash anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? What they get? Alex Kappa from Tampa.
Kappa and Lyle Collins.
Oh, okay.
How'd they even make the Super Bowl? That's the most mind blowing thing to me.
I
Like,
know, right?
the four of us and like Mrs. Litwin, we were all like,
Oh my God.
we were like the offensive line of we were the Bengals.
Jesus Christ.
Literally, I mean, literally. I wasn't ready for that name drop.
No, man.
But
We were the Bengals offensive line in the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, that was a good one, but goddamn.
I'm trying to keep it composed. I'm having a hard time. But yeah, no, there because I mean, our O line was shit too, and we were struggling most of the year, but we also had a senile quarterback.
He was like 68 years old, like going to early bird breakfast before the game. But
I just fucking love during the Steelers run during the playoffs. They're like, yeah, I mean, we might win next week. We probably won't, but we'll see what happens. It's like,
I like that they went in with that attitude, though. To be honest with you,
it's just fucking hilarious when they're like, yeah, we kind of believe in ourselves, but not really.
And that was the same attitude when Roethlisberger came on a win that time and won the Super Bowl. Like,
like back in the day.
Yeah, like way back before he was fat and had like more metal in his leg than most people.
Oh, true, yeah. But when he was more person than metal.
Yeah.
But speaking of
dude's a cyborg. But anyway, go ahead.
But speaking of Steelers and Chiefs, Juju is a Chief.
Fuck Juju.
Let him go.
Yeah, let him go. It's a
liability. Like
fucking
deal.
Antonio Brown Jr. I fucking hate him.
He's just gonna make TikToks with Jackson Mahomes and
oh my God, yeah.
Brittany, whatever her last name is, his crazy fiance.
Yeah, crazy.
And that'll be that. Like, let him do it and just get lit up over the middle against the AFC West, and he'll be out of the league in 5 years.
Yep. Chiefs might have taken a little bit of a step back. I mean, I don't even know who their receivers are besides Juju and Tyreek. Cole, they still have him?
No, he's
Isn't Hardman and Hill, or not Hill, Hardman and Kelsey.
Oh,
Hardman signed somewhere else, and I think Prindle did too.
Really?
Pringle?
So. I could be wrong, but...
And, of course, they dropped Matthew. I would love for us to get him. I don't think we're going to, but...
No. Twitter's like blowing up about the Steelers again, and I can't ever see it.
I see it on IG all the time. Steeler IG is like, make it happen. Announce Matthew. It's like, it hasn't happened yet. How are they going to announce it?
No.
Green Bay Twitter right now is, sign Odell. It's like, that's not going to happen.
Why would you want him?
Right?
Did he just tear his ACL? You think he's going to be ready? No.
Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he?
That dude's had so many injuries in the past. He's also just a liability.
And he fought a kicking net and lost.
Yeah. Who could forget about that?
Like, maybe more importantly, like.
I just want to shout out something. The New York Giants signed a family relative of mine, Mark Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky?
No, Mark Lewinsky.
Oh.
Mark.
Okay.
He played for
Monica.
He played for GAR.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Kind of crazy. Was he a lineman?
Yeah, he's a lineman. Yeah. I don't know him. I just know he's related to my grandparents.
Cool.
Adam, he's not on the show right now. Why?
Because Adam doesn't know him.
I don't know. I don't fucking know him. All I know is he's somehow my cousin.
Nice.
Adam, for like 3 years, I was somehow your cousin.
for like 3 years, but not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore, John? We're still cousins, kind of.
I didn't even say it. Ian did.
I mean, it was implied when you said for 3 years I was somehow your cousin.
Yeah.
Does make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, come on, John. We look exactly alike.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I do kind of see it.
But speaking of cousins, Kirk Cousins just got some defensive players on his team. Turncoat Zadarius Smith just penned a 3-year deal with them.
I just want to say that was a pretty good segue.
Yeah, it was
good. I like that one.
Zadarius? Wait, Zadarius?
Yeah.
He's a Viking?
Mm-hmm.
I
Apparently,
thought he went back to Baltimore.
Me too. But apparently he didn't.
Me too.
I gathered him in your division.
Yeah, as I was going to say, it's like I guess I'm glad he didn't go back to Baltimore. But
he could stay over there. That's fine.
Yeah, he could stay in the NFC. That'd be cool.
Yeah, did you see? He tweeted. He was one of those people that, like, as soon as free agency hit, blacked out his whole Twitter and took off every mention of the Packers that ever existed there. But
why?
He tweeted
Why
like,
did not?
Oh, go ahead.
Why deny history? That's just stupid. It's like you were there, dude. Everyone knows you were there. No need to like delete your entire feed.
Packers need Brett Favre back.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
108-year-old Brett Favre. Let's go.
With with that knee brace commercial he does wearing those.
Oh, dude, he'd
Okay.
be walking.
To play in Wranglers.
Yeah, I was gonna say in a pair of Wrangler jeans.
Dude, he'd be walking on the field with a cane, and he'd probably still fucking do better than Carson Wentz. Anyway,
do you remember when he played for the Jets and he had gray hair?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Do you remember that? Like, that's a vivid memory. Like,
did he play for them before Minnesota?
Here's the thing. I don't even remember that part. I don't remember him playing for them. I just remember the press conference of him going to the Jets and then somehow on the Vikings.
They messed up the press conference. They told him to go to the wrong team.
Oh, you got pranked.
We got pranked.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
All the whole media's there. It's like, see all the cameras.
Ashton Kutcher just pops. Ashton Kutcher just pops out.
The media people are just like, we're just doing our jobs.
Here, real quick, I know nothing about some quarterbacks. Something Coral. He's being he's
Matt Corral.
Sure, that. But
Golden Corral. But
I saw a mock draft where they had Green Bay picking him. On what planet would they try Jordan Love 2.0?
So Matt Corral is Jordan Love, but with an actual arm to throw the football.
Okay.
So it's a better shot, I guess. Jordan Love stinks. Like, we've learned this. Like, he's got to go. So if you're going to take a shot, he's going to be there in the second or third round. That is the biggest water jug I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, what the hell? I've been thinking that. I'm like, what is he thinking?
It's a gallon. Oh well, you can't see it. Fuck! It's a gallon.
But I lost my train of thought. But
Matt Corral.
He's going to be available in like the second or third round. So if you're going to take a shot, do it then.
Jordan Love would have been available in like the fourth round if they.
Yeah, what was that about?
They traded up for him.
They traded up for him. What round did they take him in?
First.
Yikes. Where did Corral go to? Where did he go to school? Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Old Mississippi.
Old Mississippi.
So I'd like to take a break for a second, and today's sponsor is Monster. Fuel your rage. Anyway, go ahead.
Very well.
Shit, I forgot.
All right. Speaking of feeling the rage, you know what's coming up soon?
No.
WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, brother! Get ready to slap into a Slim Jim for this one. WrestleMania.
WrestleMania is dead.
The cut.
Wait, is it? Wait, John,
comes-
it's not a MetLife again, is
He
it?
takes the graphic down to say that and goes back to it. Bro, he's dead. Anyway, we're gonna have a special episode.
Yeah, but like Ian said, I don't know what day it's coming out, but we're gonna be doing a WrestleMania episode one day.
Let's just do it as WrestleMania's going on and be like, oh, you fucking see that? Randy Orton just RKO'd for the 90th time
Out of nowhere.
from out of nowhere.
You think he's only done it 90 times, Adam?
Oh no, he's done it millions of times, dude.
100 times.
100,000, maybe 101.
But
I'll
where
give
is
him
the
101.
Still broke.
John, where is it? Where is it this year?
Dallas. It's in Dallas,
Dallas, so lad.
which is why their logo is like the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowboys logo
Oh wait.
in front of where the Giants play.
John,
Somebody has to win there.
John, I hope you forgot the thing that I told you.
Considering I don't know what you're talking about, yeah.
Hell yeah! Yes, he forgot. Don't go back to the first video podcast, please. Ian, do you know what I'm talking
now
about?
I'm gonna.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about either. When I told John to pay for his ticket, he put it up on the fucking screen. Adam will pay.
Yeah, no, that happened.
Oh, that's right.
He ratted himself out. But anyway,
I'd take SmackDown instead. I'll pay for SmackDown.
Okay.
How's that a fair
I know this is
trade-off?
kind of- what?
It doesn't hurt. Like, I don't want to pay the cost of hotels and then $550 ticket each, maybe just to sit in the nosebleeds. It's just,
Adam, it sounds like you're referencing when we went to MetLife to see WrestleMania 35. Oh, speaking of
I remember it was quite cold that day, and I kind of ripped off the sleeves to one of my shirts.
you can't rip the sleeves off of a sleeveless hoodie.
No, I bought that hoodie. No, I had a shirt. Hold up, let me pull it up. I have a picture somewhere. Where the fuck did my phone go? There it is. I have it. Just give me a second.
Ron Armstead to the Dolphins.
You son of a bitch! That's what I was trying to say this whole time. But yeah, because I was gonna be like, would you say he's like, was he like top available lineman maybe, or like one of them at least?
Probably, but I don't understand why the ESPN app was making it seem like it was this like giant breaking news story that Teron Armstead has signed a 5-year. Like, what fan base is like, fuckers, we got him about Teron Armstead? Nobody.
Probably the Dolphins, bro. They got him. The Dolphins. I mean, who else did they get? They picked up some guys too.
Some guys.
I don't remember who, bro. That's what I'm saying.
They still have Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua and Teddy.
And
Right-handed Tua.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Oh,
Right-handed Tua.
Just want to throw up that image right there.
Oh, there it is.
Is that Paul Hager?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not realize he was on that trip.
Yep. Yeah. Back when Paul wasn't as thick as a man.
I mean, he's a corrections officer now, right? Isn't that part of the
criteria? He's bulking up in a good way.
Isn't that part of the criteria? You must be thick.
Unmute my mic, you bastard.
So anyway, WrestleMania.
No, let me get back to what I was saying. Jesus. No, yeah, he's a corrections officer, so he has to be big.
Yeah, I think I found that out because one time he posted a picture of like handcuffs on his story. And I was like, JJ, and I messaged JJ Neely. I was like, why the fuck did Paul Hager post a picture of handcuffs on his story with his name in them?
Yeah, I was confused too. I thought he was
kinky.
into some kinky shit.
Exactly what I thought. I was like, what the fuck? Why would you post
his
that?
name on him.
He's
got
like,
his
Paul,
name on him.
Leaves imprints in the
Yeah, it's like it's they're handcuffs that double as like one of those things that you hit cows with.
prod.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
Sears his name into your wrist.
Oh yeah.
I like the idea that we tell Paul we mentioned him on the podcast, and he'll be so excited, and then we just called him thick and kinky.
Yeah. Paul, go to about 40 minutes in on the podcast. We talked about you in a really great way. And we're fucking
Yeah. It's like, it's like, fuck.
Thick and kinky.
Dude, come
Kick
on
it,
now.
This is like
Paul,
I call him at the prison.
hold up. Paulie Walnuts. Thick and kinky.
54.
54. Paulie Walnuts. Thick and kinky. 54.
Oh.
Oh man, what an episode this has been, guys.
You know what? This has probably been like the 5th time I name drop Paul.
At least the third.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Hi.
So,
How
are
how
we
are you?
calling this a show? Is that what the gentleman was there, Ian, or was there something
Yeah,
else?
that's what
wrong?
I was gonna say, like, you guys got
Alright.
anything else for us here?
I'll put on an amazing outro. Shut up. I see you looking at me weird.
We're waiting.
Oh fuck.
No.
Now I'm nervous.
What, you gonna poop yourself or something?
Yeah.
Dude, I might.
I don't get off pretty soon. I probably will too.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Gentle fish.
WrestleMania. Anyway, fuck. No, I can't do it.
All right, that's the show, everybody.
Have
Thanks for watching this week.
Have a happy new year.
Oh yeah.
Still dead.